Good evening, everyone. I understand your brain's warehouse inventory is full now. So I won't take much time. I will quickly take you through one of the very interesting case studies in the entire logistics where, before starting, I would like to take you through a very short case. Every one of us today expects a delivery which is within 5 minutes, 7 minutes, let it be from a McD or any QSR restaurant. So we expect a very, very fast deliveries. Now, to cater to that, we also have a background process where the drivers manage the raw materials from warehouse to the stores, to the restaurants. And that is one of the very, very key important process for any logistics operations, okay? So my presentation today is focused on how to plan a driver's day so that, our last mile deliveries do not suffer, okay? With this, I will introduce myself very quickly. I am Pratik Ravani from Intellinum. I am working as a solution architect. I have 15 years of global experience in logistics industry. So this is where I was talking about this a focus area where we should be seeing that from a warehouse to the store last mile deliveries or the middle mile deliveries, the driver's allocation is very, very important. Now, if we delay there, our last mile, we will suffer at the last mile endpoint where we won't get our deliveries on time. And if we see this in the entire logistics, every mile the driver's involvement is very high. So it's very important for us to plan a driver's day, and so that drivers are also happy and we have a proper utilization. So for that, if we go by traditional manual scheduling, we see that, we are not able to assign resources efficiently. Drivers have dynamic shifts, one starts at 8 o'clock, another starts at 9 o'clock. So these are very difficult in today's world. So with the limited status and availability, we need an automated solution for this. Now, in OTM, I'll be talking about one of the very key features of fleet management, the standard feature of work assignment. Now, what should be our objectives while doing this? We are doing this at one of our customers, and we are focused on this, that we have to enhance the utilization, then the manual planning, we have to reduce cost by automatic shipment grouping, we have to improve the delivery performance, we have to have the workforce flexibility, like, we can't tell all the drivers to come at a particular time, they will be coming as per the shifts. And we have to enable data-driven decisions that what shipments we have and how can we optimize that. So this is where our OTM's work assignment we are implementing, where we have different shifts as the input parameter, and we can have a start and end locations that from where this drivers will start their operations and end their operations, and we can sequence these shipments, okay? So the OTM work assignment, what it does is as the input parameter for based on the shifts, the driver's availability, the locations, it plans a work assignment, which is nothing but creating a driver's route. Now, this is one of the resource scheduling is very, very important, that which type of driver it is, from where he is starting, where he is ending, what is his shift time, what is the calendar or the working hours. With this input, we have for one of our clients, with the approach of this, we were able to find a very nice solution so that the driver's allocation is pretty nice, the utilization is high. So what does work assignment do basically? It identifies the shipment for grouping, it aggregates into units of work linked to a specific resource. It allocates the drivers and then it runs the redrive and rerate processes. So this is one of the very key features, and this has been shown in one of all the AI enhancement also by Sundar, and they also had that in work assignments, we are coming up with AI enhancements. Now, while we are doing this, what are the key performance indicators we have to track? First of all, we have to reduce manual assignment. We cannot go back to the manual assignment again and again so that our time is saved. We have to decrease the empty miles. We have to have the average transit duration per work assignment, meaning that what is, it should not happen that for a particular driver, we are having a work assignment which is pretty long and for the another one which is pretty short. And definitely increase in the driver utilization. where the utilization forms a very important part of cost efficiency. Now, while we are doing this, we have also find out what are the initial roadblocks and, for example, initial resistance to change. Now, to use the system, first we have to train our clients on how to use it. Otherwise, it's pretty difficult to, if they keep on resisting the change, that's pretty difficult. Then we have to simplify the rules of assignment for them. Data quality, another issue. So master data management forms a very important part of it. We have to integrate it with the other fleet management and dispatch systems, and we have to train them. Now, so with this, there are improvements suggested by our clients, which is one is the rule optimization. We have to keep on optimizing the rules as per the business needs. Then we have to, so one of the things what clients are asking for is AI-powered route planning. So again, this is the place where we can have AI algorithms coming up with it. Advanced analytics rollout. Now, once we have formed a work assignment, what are the analytics like? What was the driver utilization? How much was the empty distance? Was there a slack time between two shipments? That is very, very important to analyze. And the last, we can have a workforce resource profiles which are considering qualification and certifications also. Right now, these features are not there, but these are the requests from multiple clients. Now, after this, we'll focus on another problem statement which is related to this, where we have to pay the drivers. Now, in OTM, we already have a functionality called as a driver work invoice, but here the requirements are a little different. So we'll be taking you through that. So this is the solution where, per shipment, we can have a work invoice generated from OTM. Now, in today's world, the driver is not doing a shipment. Some drivers might be doing ad hoc shipments, but generally we have drivers who are with us for a week, for a month, and so on. So this was a requirement that how should we, the work invoice will not work in that case. So we have to find a solution which consolidates all the shifts of the driver, all the shipments of the driver. So for this, we had used one approach which I will take. So the business requirement, as I mentioned, that it was not based on a single invoice, but based on a work invoice which is consolidated one. Now to this, we have one workaround solution which we have created. So in this case, what we are doing is we are consolidating all the shipments and forming a shipment group out of it. So this shipment group acts as a container which can store all the information and can be sent to the payroll system or the HRMS system. So we can have the driver who is assigned to it. We can have a shipment group ID as a parameter sending it to the payroll system. We can have different shipment IDs, which shipments are associated, which type of work was done by the driver, because these are very important parameters to determine how the payroll will be impacted. What is the shift start time, shift end time? The timing is also very important. The hours the drivers have worked in. Total distance of all shipments is important. Break time, delays, and all of this form a shipment group, which is very, very important to send a consolidated data. So this is one of the workaround solutions which we had implemented for one of our customers, and which is also easily integrable with the driver and payroll and the HRMS system. So with this, these are the two major points which we wanted to cover, and considering the time and the energy which everyone has, I have tried to wrap it up quickly, but if you have any questions, you can reach out to us at the Intellinum booth. Okay. Thank you for your time.